I'm going to give you about 20 countries which you can travel to as a UAE resident. But mind you, you would still need to present some documents to prove that, oh, I can handle my stay in the country or in the said country, and I'm going to be back from the country to the UAE at the set time. So your date of departure and date of arrival would be needed to confirm that you're coming back, which means you'd have to book a round trip to and from the country. And also make sure you have hotel reservation in the said country before you are allowed to go. Now, with the hotel reservation and the booking of the tickets aside, you would need to have enough money in your bank account to sponsor your stay in the said country, and then proves that you are actually returning to the UAE after your visit to the country. Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people, and welcome once again to another lovely day in the UAE. The name remains Kofi 30, and I am most grateful to have you here on this channel. Now, if this is your first time on this channel, do well to hit on that subscribe button, be a part of the family, turn on post notification icons so that whenever I drop a video here, you get notified and come join me here on the channel. Now, this is from RP Dates News. Now, he says, help us to know more. Is it true that person can move to other countries like South Korea, Japan, Serbia with UAE resident card, or it's a scam? Hello, Mr. RP. Moving from the UAE to other countries, or movement from the UAE to other countries without a visa is actually a norm here in the UAE. First of all, I would like to explain things here for you to understand very perfectly. There is a difference between a resident and a citizen. A citizen is a passport holder, whilst a resident is a normal expatriate or someone who is moved into the country to see greener pastures, let me put it that way, or people who reside in the UAE who are not local indigents of the country. If you are a UAE passport holder, which is if you are a citizen or a local, you can travel to so many countries without the need of a visa. You are privileged to visit all the Schengen countries without a visa. Being a citizen of the country does not mean that you can move to a country, stay there permanently, or stay there for as long as you wish before coming. They have limited days they are supposed to stay in the said country, maximum of I think 90 days in each and every country they visit at a time. With the citizens being aside, yes, residents can actually travel to some countries without the need of a visa or necessarily having to, apply for a visa before moving. When you're trying to move from the UAE to other countries, you would need to present some documents at the port to show that you are returning or you are coming back to the UAE after you visited the said country. Now, you have limited times or dates to stay in that country, which is from 30 to 90 days. This is a personal experience. When you are traveling to other countries like Arab countries or even other countries that are recognized to be, accepting UAE residents, you enjoy lots of privileges. For example, when I was coming to the UAE for the first time as a tourist, I traveled through Kenya, and the treatment over there wasn't that good. I didn't like the treatment at all. But on my second trip, when I was traveling as a resident of the UAE, when I got to Egypt, I was given very, very fair treatment. This treatment I would never forget. When we got to the airport, we were asked of our, residencies or IDs, you understand? So when they look into your passport and you are a tourist, you are asked to stay in the airport where you wait for the next flight. Actually, it was about 15 to 18 hours, but you would have to wait at the airport or get yourself a visa, and then you will be transported to your hotel. But as a UAE resident visa holder, when I got to Egypt, my passport was taken. They were like, are you a resident in UAE? I said yes. Okay, let me check. They checked, and then I was a resident for sure. Immediately they told me, get to the bus, we are taking you to the hotel room, and you're spending the night over there until your next flight is available, which is a very nice treatment. I wish I had that treatment on my first day of travel outside of Ghana, but I did not. So if you're a UAE resident holder, you get to enjoy lots of benefits in other countries that accept residents from the said country, not just UAE. Now, if you're in Ghana or whichever country you are entitled to traveling to lots of visa-free countries, which you can do that. You don't necessarily need to come to the UAE to be able to travel to some countries. Even from Ghana, you can travel to so many countries, I guess, Seychelles and then Maldives and other countries without the need of a visa. Now, before you travel to that other country that you are so determined to travel to from the UAE, you would also need to be able to present at the port your your proof of funds, your proof of accommodation, which means you should have enough money on you, to telling or showing that you would be comfortable, or you have enough money in your account to sponsor your trip to and from the country you're going to. You just don't go and be like, okay, I learned you can travel to other countries as a UAE resident, so you just present your passport and then you get that opportunity. With that being aside, you'd also have to consider your sponsor. Now, when you come into the UAE as a worker or a normal worker, you are your visa is being processed for you by a sponsor. These days there are 2 years sponsored visas that people are processing for people. With this freelance visa, you can travel to and from any country you want because you already have been given this NOC. Now, the NOC is a no objective certificate that is being given you by your sponsor. Once you're working in the country, you are your sponsor's responsibility. He becomes your boss. So once you intend to move or travel to any other country or any other place other than your home country, you would need an NOC, which is a no objective certificate from your sponsor, claiming that he supports or he knows about your travel to that country. As it is being said, I know Ghanaians will be like, okay, once I can travel to this country, when I get there, I go japa. Okay, you can japa when you get to that country, but note, your sponsor here is going to be in a little bit of trouble, not too much trouble, because he wouldn't be wanted. You told the immigration that you are going to come back after you travel to that country. So when you do not come back, it actually damages your travel reputation, and sometimes you might get a ban on traveling. I'm going to give you about 20 countries which you can travel to as a UAE resident. But mind you, you would still need to present some documents to prove that, oh, I can handle my stay in the country or in the said country, and I'm going to be back from the country to the UAE at the set time. So your date of departure and date of arrival would be needed to confirm that you're coming back, which means you'd have to book a round trip to and from the country, and also make sure you have hotel reservation in the said country before you are allowed to go. Now, with the hotel reservation and the booking of the tickets aside, you would need to have enough money in your bank account to sponsor your stay in the said country, and then proves that you are actually returning to the UAE after your visit to the country. Now, Azerbaijan is one of them, Maldives, Armenia, Georgia, Seychelles, Mauritius, Nepal, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Montenegro, Singapore, Kyrgyzstan, Japan, Serbia, Thailand, Bahrain, Brunei, Hong Kong, Macau. Is it Macau or Macau? I don't know. Qatar, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, and Laos. So these are countries, or these are some countries you can actually travel to or visit as a UAE resident visa holder. Wherever you set your mind to go see greener pastures, it is possible you get it as you wish for. But mind you, you cannot stay more than 90 days in the said country as a visitor, because as a UAE resident, you are moving to this country as a tourist, a visitor, just a visitor, and not a resident or a stayee in that country. So this is the little I know RP, if you ask me, and I guess it helps one way or the other, because you can't just japa just like that. You can still move from Ghana to whichever country you want to go to without necessarily coming to the UAE, you understand? But if you come to the UAE and you are hard enough, or you learn well enough, you can enjoy the luxuries of UAE. Once you get a job, try to upgrade yourself, and then get yourself a better life. You're good to go. My name is Kofi Techi. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, do well to hit on that subscribe button, be a part of the family. Now, like my videos if you do like them, and then do well to share for family and friends to have a feel of what we are doing here. Now, if you have any questions, you have any suggestions, you have anything you'd like me to talk about, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll come read them and then get back to you. When you want to reach me, it is very easy. Just go to the channel banner. My email address is there, and then my social media handles are also there. When you tap on any of them and you send me a message through any of them, I'll get back to you and then respond to you accordingly. Now, don't just come and be like, hi, hello, how are you doing? Please, I'm begging you. I am working also, and there are lots of people in my DM. So when you come and you be like, hi, I wouldn't know what to tell you or say to you. So kindly go straight to the point. Tell me what you want me to tell you, and then I'll get them done for you. Until we meet again, I hope you stay safe, stay out of trouble, and be good. See you on the next one.